Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Blues TV. Welcome back to Bluesfantv. I hope you guys are keeping well. Big shout out to everyone that is locked in. Everyone that has subscribed to the channel. Uh, yes, guys. Everyone that has been with us, throughout this journey. We want to say a big thanks to you. Uh, and let's keep growing as a family, guys. And yeah, guys, on to this one, we will be matching on to Chelsea versus Bournemouth. It's gonna be a watch along, guys. I'm so sorry I'm not making it down to Bournemouth on this occasion, but obviously due to one or two reasons, guys, I've been, so much busy this weekend. To be honest, I've got a couple of things to do. Like you guys can see, it's like a new studio for us. It's just like moving from one property to another property. So I know you guys can imagine how stressful that is, along the line. But all glory be to God. We finally moved with family, with trying to settle into the new property, and yes, we'll see where we can go from here. And of course, I feel like this is kind of a little space, but obviously I feel like it's not bad for a studio. It's not bad for us to communicate. So let's just start this way. It's a little bit rough, but obviously we need to keep doing something, to be honest. So yes, let's quickly slide into the starting XI. I know most of people have seen this, but to be honest, um I just wanna try and share with you guys, and let's talk about it. Yeah. So on the starting XI, uh we've got Sanchez from the goalpost. We've got Fofana, Malogusto, Marco Kurela, James, Chaluba, Enzo, Neto, Palma, Delap, and Guanacho. Honestly, I need to ask, how are you guys feeling about this starting XI? Because to me, I feel like is one of the strongest, but when you still look at some quite few things, it still looks unright. To be honest, some quite few things still look dodgy. To me, I feel like Sanchez is okay from the goalpost. Uh, Anyways, to me, I still feel like he's got a lot to do from the back line. Should have done better with that tossing goal. I just feel like there should be more communication within the goalkeeper and the defenders, obviously, just to make sure you limit the numbers of errors that's going to be coming up from these guys. But obviously, Sanchez still deserves to be in the lineup. And when you look at the defense line, I think today we're going with that sort of formation that we used against Arsenal, we used against Barcelona. Uh, I feel like that's the kind of formation that we're going through today as well. Uh, but at the end of the day, it's all about the results. It's all about the results. So let's see from the back line, Gusto starting from the right back. I feel like that's normal. We know Malo Gusto has has the strength to start from the right back, obviously. Uh, but I just feel like the last time that he came in, he wasn't doing much. He was maybe because he came into the game, wasn't able to do much. To be honest, to me, I feel like he didn't have so much into that game. But at the end of the day, we lost that game. So no matter what you bring into the game, as far as the team lost, is still not enough. Still not enough. So today, I feel like we should have a very good shift, especially from the back line. Fofana, Chaluba, those are the best defenders we've had this season. So they're starting against Bournemouth. I feel so comfortable, confident about that starting defender, central defenders, and of course Marco Kurela from the left back. But I just feel like no malice, no grudges, but I feel like I think this guy needs some rest, to be honest. And that's where sometimes we need to be careful about our signings because we, at the moment, cannot be so confident to throw in Arto into the game, and that's where the problem is, bro. We've got to go into transfer window with so much confidence and make sure we buy something that can easily replace uh, our starting, force. But unfortunately, we still don't believe in Arto. We're still very much. Uh, he's had some couple of good games, but uh, to be honest, to me, I still feel like we don't trust him as much to start him ahead of Cucurella. So because in this sort of games, you need to start probably believing in your squad, but I don't see us doing that at the moment because yeah, we're still struggling with Arto. To be honest, there's minimum confidence from the manager towards him. So uh, I still feel like there's a long way to go. But yes, from the midfield, I think we've really done well. Rhys James pairing with Enzo Fernandez and of course Palmer in the number 10 role. I think this should be enough. This should be enough. This should be enough to face to go head to head in that game. To be honest, and then of course on the wing we've got Neto, we've got Garnacho. Honestly, that's what I predicted. I think the only changes from what I predicted was uh, having the lap instead of Joao Pedro. And of course, yeah, that's it. I think that's the only way. I mean, that's the only thing that I missed out on my prediction XI. So because I know one thing about Maresca is when he lose a point, he wants to come into the next game and win. That's one thing about him. So I practically know he's gonna come into this game with the aim of getting the 3 points. He might probably mess around with it again uh, next week, but for now, I think he's gonna go all out there for the game to make sure he get the 3 points. So, guys, what are you guys thinking about this game? What are you guys thinking about this starting lineup? Um, I still feel like uh, we've got to go into this game. We've got to be strong. We've got to start this game, pretty well because one thing that I'm really, really worried about is now we are going into that game like a big game. I mean, when you're using that sort of formation for a team like Bournemouth, it means you're going all out there to win that game. I don't want to kind of situation whereby we're gonna gamble with this formation and still draw or lose that game. It means a lot, to be honest. It means the confidence is gonna come down, and a lot of teams will be like, even with that strong formation, we can still beat Chelsea. So uh, that's why I feel like we need to be extra careful. We need to manage this game properly. We need to make sure that we definitely get that 3 points. Definitely get that 3 points. So, and for good news for us, Arsenal has just lost to Aston Villa. I'm not surprised because we know these guys. They are always bottlers. At least they will bottle it. At least they will bottle it. So we're not surprised about it. So it's a very good opportunity for us to move still very close to Arsenal, to be honest. But it all depends on the game today. It all depends on the game today. So I feel like we just need to go into this game start very early. Make sure we put so much pressure on. We just need to go into this game. Start very early. Make sure we put so much pressure on. Just need to go into this game. So much pressure on Bournemouth, and on the Bournemouth side, we all know Bournemouth is one of those teams that you can't underestimate, bro. You can't underestimate these guys. They are so good. They've had a couple of good records this season. But at the same time, I still believe they are beatable. We can obviously beat them at home, but we have to be determined. We have to be strategic. We have to fight from first minute to last minute of the game. If not, it's gonna be difficult, bro. We know what these small clubs can do. I wouldn't even call Bournemouth a small club because they still sit they still sit in the top of the table. I think they sit number 6 or number 7 or number 8. So these guys have got so much confidence this season. I think they've bought some couple of players. They've got as well. What's it called? This guy from Ghana. So yeah, they've got a couple of players. So we need to be extra careful today. If not, there will be a massive, massive problem ahead of us. We can't afford to drop a point today. That's where the problem is. We can't afford to drop a point. And that's why I believe that we need to go all out there and make sure we get a 3 point out of this game. I believe Bournemouth is beatable, to be honest. We just need to be focused, to be strategic, to be ready, and yeah, that's it. So, and they've also put out a very good formation out there. They've used most of their prolific players as well. Semenyo is out there, Kulivert is out there, Evan Nielsen is out there. So all these guys are going to be coming to prove themselves against Chelsea. Because we all know one of the biggest threats that we've had recently is player trying to prove themselves against Chelsea for potential buy. So yeah, let's be realistic today. Let's be focused. Let's enter into this game and try as much as possible to win the game in the first half. You know. And one other thing is like I naturally don't believe that we should go in this game and win 1-0 in the first half and come back in the second half and struggle. I just want us to kill this game from the first half as much as we could, as much as we could get 2-0, 3-0, 4-0 should be enough, to secure the game. But if we don't get 2, 3 goals in the first half, we might still probably win the game in the second half. But I just don't want a situation where you score 1 goal against a team like Bournemouth, especially in the first half. I mean, if you win 1-0, I mean, against Bournemouth in the first half, then it's not safe. It's not safe. It's just like as if you push them back to try and go into the first half and come back and put the pressure on you. So for me, I want to see that game whereby we, you know, we we go all out there and just secure the win. So the game is all about to start now, and let's see what the boys have got for us. I still believe that we can definitely get a win from this game. Um, let's go, power! Come on, boys. I just hope that the lab, makes sense today. Get something out of this game, and
Lamentable run of results and a really poor performance on Tuesday.
I just like that first touch from Palmer. I hope this keeps going. I hope this game. We desperately need a 3 point from this game. To be honest, we desperately need a 3 point. You know, I've always said it at a point in time, Arsenal will definitely bottle it. They will definitely bottle it, and this is another opportunity for us to go ahead of Arsenal. I mean, to get closer to Arsenal. And I'm looking out before the end of December with the way Arsenal has shown themselves today. We should probably be a little bit ahead of Arsenal. And this is one thing I do like about Fofana, his ability to take on the balls, you know, to move the ball forward and stuff like that. Wow, and I think Gusto is more playing more or less like an invert, comparing to what we've seen in the past days where James is playing as a midfielder or something like that. I think James is playing more or less like a right back today. I'm not sure yet, but I can see some couple of. Oh yeah, he's back into the midfield. I think he's practically playing as a midfield today as well. I just wish this guy stays fit. That's one thing, just stay fit for us for the whole of the season, and let's see where we are. Come on, the lap. Let's go. Mm. And this is what I'm saying. When you have Chaluba and Fofana, you're just so confident that. Ooh, Semenyo, Semenyo. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. 3 minutes and we've considered a goal. 3 minutes, bro. And we've considered a goal. Oh my goodness. Does this look like an offside, bro? This looks like an offside. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. This looks like an offside. 3 minutes into the game, we've conceded, bro. Ah, I can't believe this, bro. I can't believe this, bro. This goal needs to be ruled out, bro. I think it's an offside. I think it's an offside. If not, I'm sorry, bro. It's too early for this crap. I think James is probably gonna take him in. I think James is probably gonna take him in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Conceding a goal in just 3 minutes. In just 3 minutes into the game. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. What is James doing there, bro? This needs to be an offside, bro. This needs to be an offside. Come on! Offside, bro. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable, bro. But we need to be realistic with ourselves. How can we concede in the third minute into the game? How can we concede third minutes into the game? We need to be more focused in this game, to be honest. I don't really understand. I don't really understand what they're doing at the back. Wow, wow. If we had considered this goal, bro, it's gonna be a tough game. Another one going through. Sanchez, come on, Sanchez. What's Sanchez doing there? Goodness. Oh my goodness. We need to be extra careful. These guys are not joking at all. These guys are not joking at all. Hmm. I think James needs to be more careful. And meanwhile, I don't know why Sanchez decided to throw that ball out. To be honest, should have get a hold of that ball instead of causing all this commotion again. But let's see from Sanchez again. That was very close. Hmm. Another blunder from Sanchez. What's going on with this guy? Come on, what's going on, guys? We're just losing possession unnecessarily. We're just losing possession unnecessarily. Ah, bro, come on, Palmer, the lap. Come on, the lap. Go on, shoot, man. Oh, Pedro Neto. Ah, Enzo Fernandez again. I think with Palmer today, we should be able to break into the line successfully. Hmm. Can see those passes coming out from Palmer. These are the things we've missed for ages, bro. We've missed these things for ages, and that's why I'm saying that I think at this time, Joao Pedro should be able to come back into the team. I feel like he personally missed Cole Palmer because you know Joao Pedro with his ability, I just feel like having players sort of Palmer has really made a huge impact in his early time in Chelsea. To be honest, Scanacho back to Cucurella, on to James, to Enzo Fernandez, Malagusto, Enzo Fernandez. Yeah, man. I think we're getting into the game a little bit. Uh, I don't really understand what the lap has done there. Is that a crossing, a shoot, or what? Hmm. Look at those passes from Palmer, bro. Look at those passes from Palmer, bro. This guy is a genius, bro. I'm telling you. I just hope he stays fit. I hope he stays fit forever, to be honest. It's 11 minutes gone, and it's still nil-nil. It looks like we're a little bit in control of the game now. You know. Wow. Good dribbling from Garnacho. Come on. Enzo Fernandez. Ah. Come on. You got Palmer very close to you, man. Play with Palmer, bro. Come on. Oh. Hmm. Come on, let's go. Oh. Semenyo again. Wow. Hmm. I think one of these Bournemouth players should be getting a yellow card or a red card soon. I think the Labs needs to be very, very careful. I don't know what's wrong with these players.
That's got to be one of the most frustrating things in the game for a forward player. Senesi has got no interest in the ball whatsoever. I mean, the ball's about 10 yards away from the player when it rolls over the line. However, official will always side with the centre half, and there's a little nibble. Hopefully, sense
I
prevails.
hope he doesn't get penalized for that, to be honest.
See how much contact there is.
And this is where my point is as a striker, as a proper striker, you should be having this ball in your you should be having this ball you should be having this ball in your in your proper hand. You shouldn't be letting a defender bully you away from the ball. I think this is one of the reasons why we bought the lap. You know, we need to win this game, no excuse. Absolutely, I feel like it's one of those games where we need to win, especially where uh, Arsenal has dropped a point today. I think we need to win this game, but obviously, we all know this is gonna be a tough game. It's not gonna be an easy win, but I still be I still believe that you know with the likes of Palmer, the only problem I've got in this game is I'm not so much confidence in the lap, to be honest. I'm not so much confidence in the lap, but like I said, Palmer can definitely bring a difference from this game. And that's Palmer. Oh my goodness. What's going on in between getting the pass into the right places? I don't know. We're just not making it right. We're not making it right, to be honest. Ah, good touch from Palmer. Poor pass again to Joao Pedro, to Pedro Neto, to be honest. After they lose to Leeds, they already have a goal that was disallowed. Yeah, obviously, I think we're so lucky with that goal, to be honest. We are so much lucky with that goal because when you look at it, it's just a minor offside goal. So we have to be careful, to be honest. Uh, I don't know why it's a little bit shaky from defense line today, but having Chaloba and of course Fofana should have been a good sheet. I was expecting a clean sheet. When you see the likes of Chaloba Fofana, you are desperately rooting for clean sheet. But to be honest, let's see how it goes. But I definitely agree with you. We're all over the place. It's always Christmas period. We mess up. Same old Chelsea, always Christmas. Yeah, I do really agree with you at Bigo. The reality is that, you know, uh, this crisis always happen in Christmas time, but I feel like it's something we can fight. It's something that we can desperately, get out of because at the moment we have almost all the players available. I think last season the problem we've got is some couple of players going on injured. I think Nico was injured then, and some couple of other players. But this season we don't have an excuse. Everyone is fit. Come on, Gusto. Oh, we're just messing about in the last 18 minutes, to be honest. Whenever we get into the opponent box, that's where we lose it. That's where we lose it. So yeah, it's always bottling in the Christmas time, but to be honest, I feel like uh this should be a different narrative. Though we lost to Leeds, but obviously I'm expecting us to wake up against Bournemouth to score. To in fact, today I'm expecting a couple of goals, and that's Palmer. And that's Palmer into the middle of the field. Let's keep going. Pedro Neto, Pedro Neto, Pedro Neto, Cucurella! Oh my days. Oh my days. That was so close, man. That was so close, man. Ah, that was so close. I love this cross from, Pedro Neto, to be honest. Ah, I think this should have been 1-0 up. This should have been 1-0 up, but unlucky for us. Let's go again. Let's try again. The issue is that the whole squad as a whole isn't good enough. Maresca just don't trust the whole squad. Yeah, I do really, to be honest, agree with your opinion. I feel like we're buying too much of quality. I mean, too much of quantity ahead of quality, to be honest. But at the same time, I still feel like we've got some couple of young players that can improve in time, that can make things happen. But to be honest with you, when you look at some couple of players that from in my own perspective that I'm gonna mention, I don't think they are the right signing, to be honest. Number one on the list is Liam Delap. I know a lot of people want to put too much of hype on him, but for me, I don't see him as something spectacular. You know, he's not that sort of too much of proven striker. He just had 12 goals in last Premier League games. So I don't really see too much of him, to be honest. If you're talking about players, strikers that are proven, I don't see the lap. I don't see him in there. Another one is Bonanote. I'm not saying all these guys are not good, but are they a good fit in for Chelsea? That's where the question comes on, bro. I don't think they are good fit in. That's where the question comes on, bro. So if we are going into transfer window, we need to buy something that can replace, players whenever they are injured. And that's the situation with Ben Chilwell as well. So we don't believe in him anymore. We have to send him out just to create that space for players that will sit on the bench. So that's how problematic we are as a football club. So, but at the end of the day, it's still all about winning games. It's still all about winning games. But if I had be the owner of Chelsea right now, I'll focusly and I'll think about how people uh you know wanna bring in quality players, not quantity. That's where I'm trying to come up. Like for me, I feel like at this point, Cucurella deserves some rest. He's playing too much of games. But are you, as a Chelsea fan, confident enough to bench to give Cucurella some rest ahead of Ato? No, we're not. We're not just confident enough. It's not our fault, but that's the reality. Because you can't trust Ato yet. You can't trust Ato yet. Even Pong, that you can definitely trust, he's still not playing. So that's where the problem is. I can't remember the last time I saw Pong starting a game for Chelsea. You know, this boy deserves to start sometimes. Sometimes when you try to combine, uh, when you have your right back and you're trying to do some shit, silly shit, let him play. Let him play. Let him play. So this should could is not a goal almost killed the bird. Nearly is not winning. It's not Chelsea real develop. It's not Chelsea level develop just one decent season. Yeah. Come on again. Are they not level quantity? Arsenal, for example, their bench is quality. That's why Saliba, Gabriel, and Mosquera, Hincapié comes in. Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you, to be honest. Because when you look at it, what Arsenal are planning or are doing is quite different from every other club, to be honest. So I think it's just this season that they are desperate to win Premier League. Ahead of that, I don't really see anything too much serious about Arsenal. So yeah, and I saw those signings during the summer, and I knew they've really done a good business. To be honest, they've really done a good business. But at the same time, I just feel like for Chelsea right now we've had too much of quantity ahead of qualities. So and everyone wants to play week in week out. That's where another problem is. Everyone wants to play week in week out, and now Maresca has got no choice. He's got to rotate these boys. He's got to play these boys because at the end of the day, they still get paid. They get paid for their service. So it doesn't really matter if they play or not. They're still getting paid. So I feel a little bit more for Maresca because I'm seeing him as a very good coach, but I still feels like he's still under. umbrella of a lot of things. So that's why he's not able to express himself so much. So I think Ato but should let him wait with DM should with DM and a club like Chalobah beside. I think Liverpool was the last game Achempok started. I pray Arsenal didn't. Yeah, honestly, it's been a long time I saw him on the starting lineup, and he had only come in few times during the game as well. So, guys, 23 minutes gone, and we're still nil-nil. Yes, Arsenal lost to Villa. I pray that Arsenal don't win. I pray it. So, uh, yeah, so Arsenal just lost to Villa not quite long. Come on, Reese. You have to be careful, bro. And this is what I like about Fofana, to be honest. So Arsenal lost against Villa, and I just hope today we win our game and of course push a little bit forward closer to Arsenal. I don't really like what the lap is doing out there, to be honest. I don't know. It's probably gonna be penalized, get a silly yellow card again.
Just to underline what I was saying there, Chelsea have scored in each of their last 20 games in all competitions since drawing 0-0 with Crystal Palace on the opening weekend of the season. A clean sheet against this
We're
Chelsea
down
side.
into 28 minutes and it's still
Brilliant from Senesi.
0-0.
Massive against Chalobah. And this will be the first corner of the
Yeah,
game.
there's still time, to be honest. There's still time, but
Nielsen
the problem now is we're, we're not we're not making that finishing looks like it's gonna be a goal, you know.
the corner. Chelsea did concede from a corner, didn't they,
And
against
my
Leeds?
worries is, you know, for us allowing Bournemouth to get an opener, it's not gonna look nice.
Shot on the near
It's
post.
not gonna look nice, to be honest.
Good
It's
movement
not
in
gonna
this
look
first
nice.
corner of the game. Scott takes, goes deep, punched away by Sanchez. We've certainly got hold of that. Tavernier, whistle's gone with a Chelsea player flat out in the 18-yard box. Mr. Lapp
Mm.
suggested probably Senesi the culprit. Those two are having a good time out there. Mr. Lapp, whose man scored that opening goal at Ellen Road. So he will be very focused when he goes back to defend these situations today. I can assure you of that. Just landed on him there, Senesi. Well, it's quite a tussle those two are having. It's a heavy landing on his shot.
Absolutely, absolutely. It was a tough time with Bournemouth last season, and this is what I keep saying. Like for a team like Bournemouth, we need to be careful. I don't see us rushing into this game because at the end of the day, they are very, very good in counter attack. So we need to be careful. We need to,
The lap's going straight down the tunnel. So they'll bring on the 19-year-old Spaniard in his place.
So wow, the lap is gone again. So the lap is gone again. I think he's twisted his arm, his shoulder. Is it arm? Yeah, he's twisted his arm. So McGill is coming in. Let's be honest with you, I'm not happy for him, being injured. But realistically, I feel like McGill definitely needs this moment. I feel like he needs this moment more than ever. Because I feel like it's a moment whereby he probably gonna, prove himself. Yeah, he's probably gonna prove himself. So at Big U, at Big G 47, what do you think about Maresca substitution? We've got Joao Pedro on the bench, and he decided to bring in McGuire to start ahead of Joao Pedro. What do you think about this, mate?
Scott's corner. It's over the Akite. Crowd of players converge on that corner flag. It's a throw to Bournemouth. It was
Wow, really?
and they've won another corner. Rhys James is out of the game. He's off the
Yeah, to be honest, I do agree with you that Pedro hasn't been good in a while. But don't we think his combination with Palmer makes a lot of differences? Maybe he's not sort of feeling comfortable playing as a number nine without Palmer. And now that Palmer is back, I was thinking maybe we should have, give it a try. Maybe something is gonna work out from it.
Tavernier with the corner here. Not sure taking the short one was a very good idea when Cole Palmer standing right there.
Yeah, man. In fact, the lead was worse. Was worse. The lead was worse. The lead was worse. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough, to be honest. It wasn't good enough.
Cliver, another one that Bournemouth really want to see get back to his best form. Been in and out.
I know, to be honest, I do really believe
Quite magical moment here against Fulham.
that McGill deserves to start. I do really believe he deserves to start, but at the same time, I just feel like maybe Pedro Neto might be a little bit, you know, clicking in.
Senesi against you. No foul. Could easily have been one. Senesi, great ball to Cliver.
Yeah, obviously. The problem that I've got with players, especially like Delap, is oh my goodness, these guys are becoming a threat again. Oh my goodness, they almost called us. They almost called us. Look at that cross from Semenyo. What the fuck? Yeah, easy. To be honest, easy. I feel like if it was the lab in that position, he definitely gonna shoot that ball. He's not gonna pass that ball, to be honest. But I feel like that's one of those things when you look at McGill and you're like, come on, this guy is different. He's different.
Skewing off his toe wide of the post from a few centimetres out.
Yeah, I do. I do. Honestly, I still believe. I believe. I believe McGill can get a goal in this game because we know that sort of player that he is. He's always fighting, doesn't give up, always everywhere. Charge on goalkeeper, charge on defenders, and why not? Why not? Yeah, it's gonna get a goal. Yeah, imagine 2-0, 2-0 up against Sunderland. Yeah, 2-0 up against Sunderland. Yeah, and now you can see Arsenal is on a big, massive pressure now. They're on a massive pressure now. But the thing is, like, for Sunderland, you can't easily predict, to be honest. Those guys are monsters. They can come back in the second half and score 3 goals. So I wish Man City well, but at the same time, they shouldn't they shouldn't look down on Sunderland. Scoring 4 goals against Sunderland of this season doesn't guarantee you a win because these guys, they know how to fight back. They know how to, you know, make their way up. Come on, wow! I think Semenyo is one of those players that is giving us massive problem as well. I want City to win because of my hate towards Arsenal. Yeah, I do really understand, but you need to consider the fact that we're all still in that caliber of going after Arsenal. So, and also don't forget that if Man City get too much of points, it means they are moving up into number one, and we probably will be staying in number three for a long time. So to me, I feel like if Arsenal can keep going, then we keep going because we definitely we're out of title race. To be honest, we're out of title. I don't see us really competing for that title. So we'll probably be taking uh, you know a third at the end of the season. But in my own opinion, that's how I feel. Semenyo needs to be. Yeah, I think the problem we've got with Semenyo should have been one of those players where Chelsea will say, "Come on, let's go and get him." But the big problem is we've got two young wingers. We've got Garnacho, we've got Gittins. So what do we want to do with these players? So that's where the problem is. And we're back into the box. Garnacho, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto. Come on! Oh my days! Oh my days! Look at that chances that we just missed. Oh, look at that chances that we've just missed, bro. Tottenham won, Brentford nil. That's good for Tottenham. I think they really need it after some couple of bad performance. We need to win this game, yeah. We need to win this game first before talking about anything title, yeah. I do really agree with you, but sometimes you just need to. Absolutely, I do agree with you. And to me, I feel like if we had been patient enough to look down on probably Gittins and just buy Garnacho, then now we were part of the deal to sign Semenyo. That guy is a good player, Premier League proven player, £65 million. I'll buy him any day, anytime. Quick, I mean, quick. So because this sort of players can bring that kind of you know massive contribution into your game, especially when you have the likes of Palmer, Estival. I'm telling you, it's one of those games whereby you can you can go in and quickly bury it. And that's a pass from Palmer to Gui. Back to Palmer, back to James, and yeah, I do believe Palmer should kick in, should be back into the game. I do believe that this point is but the thing is just that I just want him to be back into the game as soon as possible because I can't imagine Palmer missing out on the World Cup, and most especially now there's a massive competition, between this number 10 role in England squad, and that's Palmer. That's oh again, man. So there's a big competition, in this number 10 role. When At the moment we can see Foden is flying. Eze, I just want Palmer to get it going because obviously you want to see Palmer in the World Cup. So, but like Tuchel have said it, you have to prove yourself before you can be in that squad. You have to prove yourself, and that's where the problem is now. Palmer has 5 to 6, 7 months to prove himself that he deserves to go to the World Cup because England has got a couple of options playing from a number 10 role. So I just want him to get back into the game. I think on against Leeds, he should have scored a goal, and that goal that Palmer misses against Leeds will have put us in a very very good situation against Leeds. But unfortunately for him, he missed out on the goal. And yes, let's hope today he's gonna get something out of it. Let's hope today he's gonna get something out of it. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go for final. I think Fofana holds the balls too much, to be honest. Yeah. 25, 30 minutes to play. Yeah, to be honest, but sometimes, when you level up the scores, you're like, you can still win the game, to be honest. I just feel like if you had scored that goal, we probably might, at the end of the day, be in a very good position. Maybe Leeds might try to sit back and say, come on, we don't want to go out anymore. We want to be safe. We want to try and make sure that we secure a point, and then we can go all out there and do our things, and maybe hang 2-2 or not. So absolutely, bro, absolutely. To me, it's like at the moment, if not for injury, for me, I still rate Fofana ahead of Kobe. To be honest, don't get me wrong. Kobe has got massive player. Great experience, especially in Brighton. So comfortable playing in that position. The confidence and all. But when you look at Fofana is special. Fofana is the sort of player that looks like a full package. Fofana can bring you a lot of charisma. He can push the ball forward. He's very good defensively. He's, he, I mean, he's just that sort of player that if you see, I mean, you just wanna go for him. Yeah. So for me, I just feel like when Cole is back, we can shuffle around, and that's a big possession again from Bournemouth. Wow, we're just being lucky. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. They're a bit strong. Yeah,
value to the position of Sanchez. Bit of a cross-cover shot. It's a bit of a waste, but he'll be pleased with the reaction. One team has reacted so far this afternoon, I would suggest, and Enzo Maresca's team below par once
If
more.
anyone is fit, Kobe and Fofana
50
be
metres
our two
away.
students. Yeah, you know what? I do agree with you, to be honest. But the reality is, look, I still like Chaluba, bro. I still like Chaluba, and that's where the argument comes in. To be honest, it's not. I know at the end of the day, people think right. I know at the end of the day, people think Fofana Cowell is our best centre backs, but to me, I feel like Chaloba is special. Chaloba is special. You want to have him in every game because this guy is always giving his 100%, and not being good enough as Fofana and Cowell is not his fault. To be honest, that's the nature. That's how football works sometimes. But realistically, I like players that are very very committed. You know, that are always ready to work hard, always ready to defend the club and make sure that we get something out of games. So to me, I feel like it's a game of dispute. Sometimes I put in Chaluba Kowil, sometimes I start Fofana Kowil. It all depends on my interest, on how I feel, to be honest. But I don't want to go into a situation whereby I have to judge two of them at a time and say, oh, this is good and this is so. What I'm trying to say in excess is I like Chaluba a lot. The fact that he stays fit as well, he's always ready to help. He doesn't sort of like
Reece James.
uh I mean, he's just that player that
Burst of acceleration.
Simons and Richard. Wow, wow. So Simons has finally got his goal for Spurs. What a way to get a goal against Brentford. Ooh,
Looking to find Evan Nielsen. Fafana with a desperate clearance. One for the flag.
what's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Don't concede, bro.
This one for Insan.
Oh my goodness.
Superb that from Bournemouth. Not once but twice. Gusto finding Palmer. Garnacho. Wonderful
Oh,
save.
Garnacho has lost the possession again. I don't know where the problem is. Bournemouth are not losing possession easily. How are we losing our possession? How are we not making use of our possession? Oh,
Semenyo.
oh my goodness.
Pushed away by Sanchez. Straight back to Semenyo.
And why is Sanchez throwing the balls away? Why is Sanchez not able to get a hold of the ball? And if something needs to be done, the gloves needs to be changed or something.
Well, the first save's outstanding. The
How?
second,
How? We're just throwing the ball up and down, bro.
Sanchez, but
We're just throwing the ball up and down.
to push out harm's way. Also, some goalkeeping truly
It's halftime, new Chelsea Bournemouth. What are you guys thinking about? This game so far. I'm gonna try and ring and bring some couple of people, down onto the channel just to have some quick conversation about the first half.
AFC Bournemouth nil,
Uh,
Chelsea nil.
yeah, let me just try and reach out to some couple of people. Let's see what uh, people have got to say about this game. Let's see what people have got to say about this game. Yeah, so it's new first half. Uh, Still no goal yet. Trying to ring. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Bro, Neo again. I'm so disappointed, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? What's happening? I don't know, to be honest. I think Bournemouth deserve to be ahead of us, to be honest. It should be, man. It should be, to be honest. And they can't find the weakest link. You know, if Semedo goes onto Gusto's path, Semedo will have a score and assist. Yeah, I'm just reading from the chat now. They've got 10 shots on target. 10 shots, and we got none. Oh my goodness. We got none on target. Oh my goodness. What's going on, man? What is this? Honestly, I think there's a massive problem going on right now, to be honest. Because do you think there's an issue in the dressing room? I don't really think so, to be honest. I just feel like something is wrong because is fatigue dozing off? Maybe fatigue is dozing off. Maybe fatigue is dozing off because we seem not to be getting things. But let's remember we're missing Casado. Now it's obvious that without this guy we can't do anything. To be honest, I feel like we're missing Casado a lot. I feel like most of this guy, the fatigue is affecting them. But realistically, if we manage to have Casado, he's a machine. He doesn't get tired. He pushed them forward all the time. And look at Sanchez. What is he doing? Bro. And this Trevor, Italo doesn't seem to be having confidence on the ball. Everybody's lost. Kukurela nowadays, this is second quiet. Game. Very quiet. He's so quiet. His movement, he doesn't go onto the pocket. I don't know what is happening. Neto is frustrated. He doesn't get the balls. Palmer is not doing complete passes. I don't talk about strikers, man. I think the passes in the last third is worse. Is the worst. I mean, when they get into the opponent box, they lost everything. I can count so many passes that we've lost in the opening box. I don't know why. Palmer, I don't know. We're not just getting it right. I don't know what's going on, man. And today, Arsenal has lost the game. It's a high. Like I'm from a night shift, yeah. Yeah. I wake up. The first thing to do is to check the results. I just saw Arsenal and I was not bothered with any other result. Then I said, you know what? I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna watch this game. I'm telling you, they've bottled it again. I saw your status like bottle after bottle to that game. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just hope we can miraculously win this game. But how, man? How would we win this game? How? I don't still really understand why he starts the lap, to be honest. This guy is not working out for us. Now he's injured again due to his silly way of, challenging through defenders and all this. I don't know. Now I get to accept again that we don't have strikers. No, we don't. We don't. You don't have strikers, man. Look, even Pedro. Yeah, Pedro, it's not what we saw. It's not what we wanted. Yeah, absolutely. I think that guy can only survive when Palmer is on his best. Oh my God. It's a tough game. I don't know how's it. Let me just check who can be subbed and who can come in. Right now, I don't think there's okay. Maybe Estival can come in, but of course, Pedro Neto is not doing bad. Garnacho is a little bit, into the game, but he's not just productive. Yeah, there's nobody who can come in. Yeah, who can develop the game. But Garnacho is not that bad. It's not bad, but the end product is not bad. Neto is not bad. Therefore, we can't take winners out. Yeah. Yeah, and Palmer we don't know because he's one that guy that he won't be seen during the whole game. Yeah. One opportunity you give him, he's gonna make a difference. Yeah, for me, I don't see us bringing out Palmer because obviously you want him to get. You want him to get the momentum of the game. Momentum again. You want him to get back into the game as soon as possible. Yeah. You know,
Hey,
it's
bro,
tough, man.
bro, I've never been stressed by this team like this season, man. You know what? I think because the previous seasons, I was
Yeah,
not really expecting much,
yeah,
But
because
after our last season performance,
yeah,
going to the World Club Cup,
yeah,
to cope with the cup, getting good numbers of players on market,
yeah,
I think on my own, I expected a lot out of that. That's
absolutely.
why I'm not getting so disappointed when you don't give up.
Yeah, yeah. The Club World Cup and Conference League has put us in a new level whereby you've got to be
Yes,
looking at
out of those
things.
two competitions, to be honest, I expected to see much better. Much better. Now, the other thing again that I think, I don't know if you are seeing it or it's just me. When you look at James,
Yeah.
he is more onto the left side. He's
Mm.
more up to the left side of the pitch.
Yeah, yeah. I can
He's
see.
covering Kukurela that side.
Yeah,
Therefore, we are not making some moves onto the side of Neto. That's why we can see Neto. That's why we can see Palmer. Because if James is moving onto the left, Palmer is also now on the left.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
why Benamouth is able to attack us from Gusto's place.
Yeah, yeah, I do agree with you. And even when you look at the goal that was disallowed, James almost took him in, almost took Evan Nielsen in from the left back. It was James. It was James. He was the one right there that almost took Evan Nielsen in into that offside position.
Yes,
And I
yes,
don't know
yes.
what he's doing there. That place should be meant for Cucurella, obviously. But I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe that's why then we can't see Kukurela because now that's suffocated onto that side. That means we have four players that side. We have Kukurela, we have James, we have Palmer, we have Ganacho.
And also Enzo Fernandez is playing more or less
And
like
Enzo
into that.
Fernandez keep on going that side again. So our game is sided on the left, but it's not benefiting us. Rather, it's exposing us on the right side of our pitch.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I think this guy should see that and tell James, no, James, go back to your natural position. You are a midfielder who is more based on going onto the right.
Yeah,
That on its own is going to give Neto the chance to attack.
absolutely, absolutely.
Oh my god! And because they are on the right side of the pitch, they don't do complete passes.
They don't. They don't. Oh, it's terrible, man. It's terrible.
This is so embarrassing, bro.
Let's hope something different happen in the second half. I hope we don't concede. That's gonna be worse because if we concede,
If you concede,
that's the
we're not
end of
gonna
the
come
game.
back,
That's the end of the game. That's the end of the game.
bro. If you lose this game, man, I give up, man. I give up.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be like just exactly like a roller coaster last season. And obviously, someone was just saying on live chat that we're in December. We probably, by going through that same crisis that we went to last season. Maybe the December crisis is coming again.
Oh
So
my god!
I don't know.
Do you know that this is the season why City usually wins the league?
Yeah, that's what Guardiola. Guardiola was saying it 2 weeks ago that the league has just started because he knows that. So he knows Chelsea and all these clubs they're gonna bottle it, and he
Yeah,
knows that all these small clubs want to pick. They are desperate of picking points this time because
yeah,
it looks like
yeah,
they'll start rushing away from relegation now.
yeah. Usually, this is the season where City wins the league, and City is always like strategic. You know what they do? They never crowd Africans in their squad
Mm.
because of the Afcon.
Yeah, because of the Afcon. Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah,
never crowd them. Then again, what they do, uh, they try by all means to mind the nationalities of the teams, so that during the national call-ups, they don't get the whole squad. I was looking. There's a point
yeah,
where we had almost 9 players on international breaks.
yeah. I think the same thing is gonna be happening to Sunderland. Sunderland has got massive players.
Sunderland has got is it 7 African
They've
players?
got 7 players going on national cups. I think that's when they're going back to relegation now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
So I was looking, I said, there's a time I said, this international
Yeah.
call-ups,
Yeah.
they will affect us because by then we had Rhys James on the call-up,
Yeah.
we had Gusto, we had Fernandez, we had Caicedo, we had
Yeah.
Neto,
Yeah.
we had our striker Pedro, we had Estava,
Yeah.
mm, we had who else? There were nine. When I count, we had Cucurella,
Yeah.
we had there was somebody that we had in the national team call up.
Yeah.
So I was like, you see, all players,
All players
all
were gone.
players
Yeah.
are
All
out
players were
of
gone.
national team call up.
Yeah.
And this is a fatigue, man, because they will be tired. Imagine we are coming from that Confederation Cup. From there, we went to World Club Cup. 2 weeks after that, we were back onto EPL.
Yeah. It's terrible, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy. I do really understand the fact that these guys are going through too much of games, and you
and
see, that's why I said, like, anytime we're going into the transfer window, let's go there and buy quality. Let's stop buying quantity. Because now, to me, it feels like Cucurella needs some rest. But you can't trust Ato. You can't. You're not trusting him yet. If you have bought something that has a Premier League experience, you know what I mean. Would
yeah,
have
yeah.
It would have been easy for you just to put him out there, just to give Cucurella some bit of rest. But
Yeah.
I don't think we have that confidence in Arthur yet to push him into that starting lineup of the Premier League
No,
game.
we don't. We don't.
So that's why we need to start going into transfer window and buy quality players that can replace. You know what I'm saying?
You know the problem. We know what the problem is, mate.
Yeah.
Chelsea is doing business. Tell me, how would we let? I know you didn't like him, Dewsbury Hall, and get that guy from Brighton.
Yeah. Yeah,
Come
I
on.
I'd keep him ahead of Estival. I'd keep him ahead of Estival. Sorry, I'd keep him ahead of Bonanute. To be honest, I'd keep him ahead of Bonanute.
Ah,
Yeah. So
it's
at
been,
Chelsea, Edit just said that Estival will be on because I think Estival should be on because I think they are not used to being playing on the pitch and what he does.
yeah,
But like we said earlier, it's difficult. I don't think Neto is not playing bad. Garnacho is not bad. You will still want to have these guys on the pitch and see what they can offer.
yeah. You wonder. You don't know who
Yeah,
will, and I don't know if he will be he'll be ready to take Gui out as a sub.
yeah.
He was subbed in.
He was
I
subbed
don't
in.
think he will take him
No, he's,
out
he's, he's
again
probably
for,
gonna have the
for
full game. He's probably gonna have
yeah,
the
he
full
will
game.
now finish the game.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see
yeah. We'll see.
how
I think
the second half how it throws up.
the second half is kicked on now, boss. We'll reach out to you later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chat later, man. We'll
All
catch
right.
up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Chat,
Cheers.
chat, man.
Yes, yes, guys. We're back into the second half. Still Chelsea nil, Bournemouth nil. No changes here. Delap went off in the first half due to shuffle of his arm, and of course, McGill was in. There's not too much of differences, but obviously, we're still trying to see what we can make out of this game. What we can make out of this game. Um, yeah, it's just like first half wasn't good enough, and we need to do more. To be honest, we need to do more. To be honest, second half, uh, I do believe we just need to try as much as possible to kill this game early. Let's kill the game early, bro. Let's try and make sure we get the job done before it's over. Look at that again from Bournemouth, from Semenyo. Ha, bro. Yeah, we need to be extremely, extremely careful, bro. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. To be honest, we're not getting in control of the game at all. This guy should have scored us in the first half, and right here in the second half, we're still messing around. We're still messing around.
There's no way Sanchez was getting there if that had been in the corner. Foul on Cliver. Second half has started as the first ended with Bournemouth on top. Smith. Leave that from Fafana. Then from James. Beautifully shielded by Fernandez. Pedro Neto's on his way here.
Pedro Neto,
Absolutely level.
come on, boys, let's go.
And Palmer. Neto.
Wow,
And all the way back to Gusto.
wow.
Actually, a 3v2 now.
Second half has started. Yeah,
James and
man.
Palmer.
We need to win, man.
And Garnacho.
Desperately need to win this game, bro. We desperately need to win this game, bro. But the problem now is,
Scott.
you know, the way the way Bournemouth is matching prayer on us is just something that I'm really really worried about. To be honest, I'm scared these guys might probably score, a goal as soon as possible.
Neto.
It's Neto.
He goes.
Ooh,
That's a good strike. And Petrovic
I
makes
think
his
we need
first
more of this,
in the 40th
and that's
minute.
why I said to me, I don't see us bringing in Esteval for Neto at the moment. Maybe Garnacho,
On the far side.
but
Good concentration levels from
obviously,
Fernandez
you
as
know,
they get
Garnacho
towards
is
the
Premier League experienced
midfield,
player.
really.
I still believe he can add something to this game in the early of second half. But let's see how far we can go. Let's see how far we can go, man.
Just confirmation that that was Chelsea's first shot on target as Palmer tries to wriggle away from Diakite. Garnacho.
Come on, Garnacho.
Palmer.
Palmer.
Into the back of Alex Scott. So much of Chelsea's play is going to go through Palmer. It's obvious when he's not having his best of days that he has to make it count. The amount of possession that he's having, he's going to have to find his range ultimately, or I'm sure he'll be in the
It's Neto
position of the
again.
coach to make that change.
Come
Neto
on.
curling that one in towards Garnacho.
Oh my goodness. Garnacho.
Chelsea getting closer.
We hit the bar again. We hit the bar again.
Forehead.
I think we're getting closer, to be honest. The last 5 minutes has been good for us.
It's unfortunate to
The
see
way we
because he's the best on
press,
the side.
especially from Pedro Neto,
Neto hanging to
is
the
just
attack.
amazing. I
Simply
like his
impossible to
crosses, to
stop
be
him.
honest. I like the way he crosses the ball into the
To
box.
target.
Very dangerous crosses. But at the end of the day, we couldn't convert it.
Heavy touch of Sanchez.
Couldn't convert it.
Just before Cliver pounced.
Come on, Palmer.
Garnacho.
Ganacho!
First touch was
Ganacho!
and it goes to Guillaume. Enzo
Giwi! Oh,
Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez. Come on.
This is mark.
Let's go. Let's go. Go, bro.
Enzo Fernandez. Could you just leave this and let it run for Neto on the right hand side coming in on the swivel? Always a difficult one to
And that's why I'm saying I still believe in that
Chelsea's
quality.
getting into trouble.
You know, player like Guanacho can still bring a lot into this game.
Truth out of position. He's just run 70 yards with the
Come on,
ball.
Pedro Neto. Let's go. Watch out on Palmer. Come on, Palmer. Let's go, Palmer. Go. Come on. We need more of this. We need more of this to come on.
Space to operate in.
Yeah, better start second half, to be honest. You know, I hope Mariska has, talk to the boys, and yeah, we can see that there's a little bit of confidence, especially going forward. We've seen, a couple of few changes going forward. I just hope we don't concede the goal. That's where the problem is. The way the back line is being shaky in the first half, it's alarming, and we just need that needs to stop. And that's it again. Kulivat, Malugusto. Mm.
Only Evan Nielsen just tiptoeing into the box when it whizzed across the 6 yard box. Loads of pace on it. Semenyo a little bit on his heels as well. On the opposite side, he thought he was taking it earlier on. A few minutes ago at the opposite end. Jimenez.
Come on, Chaloba, let's close in this gap.
Nielsen did well, Sanchez.
Oh,
Ball against control.
come on, boys, let's go. Come on, James. Come on, James. Let's go. Let's go out. Oh, that's a poor pass from James. Come on, James.
Because Bournemouth still had the possession, did he have to stop it there? I'm not sure.
I think we're desperately missing Casado, bro. We're desperately missing Casado, to be honest.
Kind of ricochet. It's made zero impact to the game, and Bournemouth are in business. It's a horrible square pass from Reece James. So unlike him, showing his dissatisfaction with himself. Normally so much better, especially I think it was Palmer to his left who again was to stride into and rightly bemused Areola at that decision. We've seen that before where it hits the referee but they keep possession so we just play on. Sure, that's the point that Anthony Areola is making. Anyway, Guiu is attacking this with the Akite.
Absolutely, absolutely. I do really agree with you, to be honest. Like, it's completely unacceptable. It's not an excuse, but sometimes when you look at the game, you look at the way Casado breaks into the game, his clean tackles, the way he moves the ball, his passes, and all these things, and you're like, come on, come on. We know how James is always been outstanding, especially when he's playing alongside Casado in the midfield. But today it looks like he's doing everything alone. Enzo Fernandez is recently used to playing as a box to box player. So I think this is exposing James a lot. So he has to go back and forth, back and forth. So, but obviously, I just hope we don't concede in this game.
Semenyo on all occasions if it's available to you and
But
Scott
for me, I think they're having too much of shot on target, off target, playing against Chelsea, having 14 shots
competition.
against Chelsea. I think
What can Scott do with this one?
it still looks ridiculous to me, to be honest.
Palmer, great ball
Come
to
on, boys. Come on, boys. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. We need to stop losing the ball in the lags.
Sanchez's take. They'll want this to be
How can we not make a complete pass
standard
into the opening box?
goalkeeper.
This is terrible, man.
So far this afternoon.
How do we score goals if we are not able to make complete passes?
Distribution,
We just keep struggling in this game.
and it's been building. Good afternoon. Chelsea with 16
Oh, sorry, for
goals in the Premier League this season. Only Brighton have more with 17. They've certainly had a lot more chances since the interval. Chelsea. Now there's movement on the Chelsea bench. João Pedro getting ready to come on. Bournemouth have a free kick first. Truffert, Semenyo, for Kluivert.
ooh,
To Jimenez. Can he whip in the cross here? Jimenez, brilliantly done.
what's going on again?
Played
What's
across.
going on, man?
Great block.
Ah,
Chelsea will get it away through Garnacho. Neto.
come on,
Chelsea
Ganacho.
have
Ah,
only one
lost the ball again. And this is how we keep losing possession today. This is how we keep losing possession today.
On today's evidence, a colossal blow because he's been superb. That's a brilliant recovery challenge there, but surprised that it's not a muscle injury the way that he goes down and stays down. Chelsea
And I do really agree with you that you can't win games, you can't win the league if one player is out, and you have to find a way to win the game. Absolutely, to be honest, I agree with you, but what I'm saying is the way Casado plays is exceptional, and that's how we. I mean, what we are getting for Casado is exceptional, and if we are not getting that sort of a top performance, it doesn't mean we're not good enough, but we're missing that set. We're just missing him. We're just missing him in general because all these balls that are not going through, you know, into the box of opponents, I believe Casado most of the times have so much impact in these balls. Look at what is happening. We're not dominating from the midfield, and that's where the problem is. When Casado is there, we're more or less like dominating from the midfield, and of course that's how we can play wide to the wingers, and of course try to make something happen. But now it looks like we are so much more worried about defending than going and attacking, and that's where the problem is. To me, I feel like that's why this game looks so much difficult for us, and Palmer is out for Joao Pedro. I think is I think it's not a bad decision, to be honest. It's just like we need to be cautioned in such a way we use Palmer. To be honest, we don't want situation whereby we're trying to overload him, and with games, and of course it doesn't help his recovery. To be honest, I think 60 minutes is not bad. It's not bad, to be honest. Uh, yeah, 60 minutes is not bad. He's really had a little bit of impact in the game, but as Palmer, you just really want a lot more from him. Yeah, of course, he's gonna be in for Atlanta on Tuesday. Because the red card doesn't really affect him um, on Champions League. Is only Premier League. It's only the Premier League and of course the domestic league as well. But I don't think. Oh yeah, I think we've got Cardiff coming up. Is it next week? I know it's Cardiff coming up soon. I think he only has one more game to miss out on. I think maybe Cardiff of Everton. I'm not quite sure, but it might also be a Premier League game for him. But uh, yes, absolutely. I really agree with you. Joao Pedro has been poor, and honestly, it's not even all about scoring goals. But we're not just seeing that impact. We're not seeing the impact in the game. You know, we all know his ability. We all know how so much quality he has brought into this team, especially in the World Club Cup and the early hours of the Premier League. I remember against West Ham, I was there at London Stadium. The way this guy has managed to bring in so much quality, Matt Gui. So, but one thing I still keep saying, I keep looking into is like when you don't have that sort of uh number 10 that can give you some passes that are gonna make goals easy for you, then it might probably affect your performance. To be honest, so I still feel like if Palmer is not fit, it's hard to judge. It's hard to judge Joao Pedro. I feel like the combination of these two guys is massive. Is massive. The combination of both of them is massive, and I feel like we're definitely missing something out of these two guys. So I reckon that let's hope as soon as possible Palmer get back on his track, and of course we can see maybe that's gonna influence Joao Pedro as well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I feel like on a neutral ground, is more or less a good player in number 10. When you don't have Palmer, he can definitely come in and make a difference for you. But with Palmer, I still believe that you know Joao Pedro has so much potentials playing as a number 9. To be honest, that's my belief. To be honest, that's my belief because he's just so clinical in front of the ball, and yes, you can't underrate the fact that he's very good in terms of scoring goals. To be honest, so I do really agree with you. He's played very well as a number 10, but I see him more or less like a number 9. He's very clinical in front of goal. But if you want to have him as a number 9, you need to have that sort of number 10 that is very creative. So that's the only way for him to play as a number 10. To be honest.
First goal, so important. Remember, one second half goal was enough for Chelsea here last season from a Cuckoo. Pretty late on.
But obviously, let's see what he's gonna bring into the game.
29 seconds
Um,
added at half time as well.
Today there's still very much time to make things happen, and I still believe we might possibly get a win from this game. I naturally won't accept a draw because I personally feel like we deserve more. We deserve more, to be honest.
Interception by
We
Hill,
deserve
top
more.
touch. He has a good
We
spot
just
on the
deserve to
ball.
do better, man.
Reece James had seen the pass into the space for Garnacho, but Hill
We deserve to
in a
do better,
trusted
man.
position dealt with it comfortably. So many options on the bench for Chelsea at the
And
moment.
yes, Estival looks like he's warming up.
Options.
I probably would take Garnacho off at this point,
Options for Bournemouth.
bring in Pedro Neto, probably bring out Garnacho and bring in Estival.
Numbers
Then
bears out for
Pedro Neto can switch back to that sort of position.
they do have the likes of
Yeah.
Julian Krupi and David Brooks to come on for Bournemouth. Amin Adli as well in the wide area. Trufair, Savania, Hill. And he'll see this as a wonderful opportunity to press home any advantage they can find. Nick the 3 points, he won't care how it comes.
Come on. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Come on, Pedro
On
Neto.
the far side, and he's put the cross in.
Who's. Come on.
Comes to Cucurella.
Ah.
Garnacho
And on to Garnacho. Back to Enzo Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Oh, back to James. Back to Garnacho. Come on, Garnacho. Come on.
Jimenez trying to stop the cross coming in.
Cucurella.
Can't see it.
Gio. My goodness. It's on top of the roof, man.
Ultimately,
Top of the
it's a
roof,
real
man.
opportunity to get the ball back. Really turned it on initially. Didn't put his ball in early enough for my liking. Garnacho does so. Cucurella helping it on. He wants it. Just set back to him. Scratch fullback and Guiu just on the spin. Unable to keep on to the target.
Oh,
Sanchez chipping it to Cucurella.
bro. I think I think at this point, Cucurella needs some rest, bro. Man has been playing week in, week out.
Brilliant run from Pedro Neto.
Oh,
Got through fair, did enough to
lost it again.
tackle. Excellent defending. Stayed with him on that occasion. Neto started to get a lot more ball, making inroads towards the byline, but matched him stride for stride. Little deflection into the hands of the goalkeeper. Neto keeping an eye out there for Chelsea once more. Great run by Scott. Very good tackle on him as well.
Whoop!
Gusto
That
avoids.
was a very clean tackle from Malagusto.
Looks like a fine challenge, doesn't it, from Gusto getting back in.
Why do we keep losing in the final third, man? What's going on?
Shot away, but
Man is crazy. He's crazy.
in the nick of time,
I
as you
mean,
say. Perfectly timed, and you can see the
we
defender
just can't finish goal. We just can't finish the ball. I mean, it's that's what I feel like Esteval needs to come in now. We need to make a change. Something needs to change, bro. We need that person that will stand up, that will stood up and score a goal.
Fernandez.
Pedro Neto
Second half.
not working out. Garnacho not working out. We need a different style of play to come
Brilliant
in.
efforts from both teams here.
We need a different style to come in. We need a different style to come in.
True fair. First attempt.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man.
Coming in as a replacement for Marquez. Favini. It's been an upgrade. That's a poor pass of Diakite.
That's another attacking ball.
Pedro.
Come on, Ja Pedro. Come on. Let's make this happen. Come on, Ja Pedro. And that's a foul, man. That's a foul, man. That's a foul, man.
Just nowhere to go for Diakite. Trying to play into midfield. No option readily available to him.
Yeah. If we don't win this game, we're in trouble. We're in a massive trouble because Aston Villa has won his game. Probably City is winning. I mean, it's uh I don't know. I don't know. We just lack that quality. That quality in the last final third. Mm.
Enzo Fernandez.
See, the same thing happened again.
Cleared away by Smith.
Same thing happening over and over again. We can't make that quality pass, that final quality pass
True fair.
into the box.
Chelsea with a very important game coming up on Tuesday. Away to Atalanta in the Champions League. Very significant. They're both on 10 points, those two teams. Sure, Tamaresca has that in the back of his mind.
Man, Man City 3-0. Bro, they've won the game. They've won the game. They've won the game. This is Man City. This is Sunderland that smashed Chelsea 2-1 at home.
It's just such
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, to be honest, to me, I feel like this Premier League is still very much open. There's high possibility that Man City is gonna be in that massive title race because look, they've just beat Sunderland, that draw against Arsenal, that beat Chelsea. So that's how, and that's the only way
for Chelsea.
you can win the Premier League. You need to keep.
It's opening
Come
up
on, Garnacho. Come on, Garnacho.
from the far post, but he certainly got his laces behind this.
Oh my goodness.
Moving at pace, probably the easier technique to
That was very close, man.
defend it when you're moving at that
Nobody to
speed.
tap it in. Nobody to tap it in, man.
With a pace, but
Nobody to tap it in.
really positive from him, direct, good play. Semenyo, Cliver,
Come on, boys. Let's wake up. Let's wake up.
holding space for
Ja
Semenyo.
Pedro. Pedro Neto. Ah, the pass into the final third is just the problem. The final pass, you see, that final pass that's gonna get a touch into the back of the net has been the massive problem since the start of the game. I'm not surprised yet. We won here last season 1-0, I think in the 74 minutes or something. So let's keep all hope high. Maybe we can still get a result from this one as well. Wow, that's a big clearance from Rhys James. Big clearance from Rhys James. Yeah, like you said, we need to raise our game. The way we're playing, we're not clinical enough. We're not doing the right thing in the third. You know, we're not just doing the right thing in the final third. To be honest, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Nkunku scoring the 88, 86 minute, but bro, I feel like 86 minutes for me is too far, bro. These guys can score. They can score at any point. So if we keep our back line straight, if we don't concede, and we get a goal in that sort of minutes, it's good for us. But right now, we just need to score. We need to put this pressure down. We need to put the pressure down, to be honest. Yeah, obviously, I'll take 1-0 win as well. I'll take 1-0 win. If we get 1-0 win, it's good for me as well. But 85 minutes and we're still nil-nil. I still feel like as long as we don't concede in this game, we might probably outsmart them and score a goal. Come on! Come on, Enzo Fernandez. Come on, Enzo Fernandez. Hmm. No one is there. Oh my goodness. Look at that direct ball from Garnacho, and there's nobody that is going forward to tap the ball into the net. Look at the delivery, bro. Look at that. Someone should be there to tap in this ball. No McGilly, no Joao Pedro. Ah, absolutely. That's it. And that's why I'm just skeptical. I'm just worried about us not conceding in this game. To be honest, if we don't concede, I feel like we still have high possibility of getting a result out of it. Somebody has to be there. What's going on, man? Yeah, that's it. I think we said it earlier. To me, I still feel like Chelsea needs a striker. Chelsea needs a striker, proper striker. Oh, sorry guys, I'm a little bit tired. Estival is coming in for, of course, Guanacho. I think it's a good sub. I hope it's the right time. I hope he goes in and makes something happen. And Pedro Neto, we have to switch back into the other side of the pitch. And let's see. Hmm.
We can take a little look at the top four as it stands, with Manchester City winning, closing the gap
Come
to
on, Chelsea.
Leicester,
Let's
who
go.
are 8
Let's go.
points
Let's go.
off the
We've
relegation
dropped
zone.
back into
But they push on and find
number four.
a win here. That
We
was a good
desperately
performance.
need a win, man. We desperately
It was
win a
crunch
win,
time
man.
last year, wasn't it, when the
If we don't
champions
get a win,
subsided
uh,
around this time?
we'll be 5 points behind Aston Villa.
An absolute surprise to Everton.
That's a joke, man. That's a joke, man.
So yeah, big games coming up. Leaves no margin for error really ahead of that home game next time up. So be desperate to open the deadlock here. Yakite did well there.
Nice touch from Gio. Oh,
Good work from Guillou, but well away
it's
by
tough, man.
Trippier.
It's tough, man. 12 minutes to go and still nil nil, bro.
I think tactically today, just alleviating that little bit of risk. I think if they'd have overplayed and potentially been outnumbered against the makeshift, with a makeshift midfield, sorry, could have been asking for trouble. Played very, very long,
No,
not
man.
those second balls
I
that
just
were going
hope.
into Chelsea territory.
I just hope we're gonna get something done. I just hope we're gonna get a goal. Just get a goal from. I don't care who scored the goal. I just want to see Chelsea one,
Chelsea
Bournemouth
positioning at the
nil.
back and being defensive based rather than having that control which they invariably have in midfield. Poor ball by Gusto straight to Trippier. Now it's Semenyo.
Gusto has given it away. Oh my lord, we're so lucky, man. We're so lucky.
Geneva found
Ah,
a ferocious effort off the left side on this occasion. It's the surprise element as well, which you have to credit Sanchez for being there.
hmm.
Might not have anticipated that coming so quickly, to be
What
honest.
a shot from Semenyo.
Early little back lift, cross strike towards the near post.
What a shot from Semenyo.
For Bournemouth,
Hmm.
Scott. Header away, Chalobah. Tavernier. Back to Alex Scott on that far side. Tavernier first time. In towards Hill.
Hmm.
Diakite.
He is a big problem for Chelsea. He's a big problem.
Bradley. Now Brooks is offside. Shouldn't be. But he gets
Come
it.
on, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pick up the ball. Let's go. Let's go.
Nowhere to go really
Ah.
for Bournemouth once they were able to collect the ball just outside the 18-yard box. Brooks in his desperation, tiptoeing forward and just a little too eager to get in on the right-hand side. Well, this fixture last season was still 0-0 at this time. Chelsea found a way. Christopher Nkunku it was,
Hmm.
with the late, late goal at Stamford Bridge. 95th minute when Reece James equalised for Chelsea. He's in the
Yeah, I
first
do.
10
I do
minutes.
agree with you that Val needs to do something like how he did against Liverpool. A draw isn't acceptable. We gotta win the game. I honestly agree with you, but
It's been a bitty second half. Bournemouth shading the first, no
the way
question.
we've been playing into this game, we need someone like Val
Sanchez has had
to play a
his
mind
start to the
game.
season.
I would say a mind game. Just go there, do your job, and get the goal. Don't expect that sort of playing. I mean, how do I say? Don't expect that sort of fluidity or a very fluent pass from anywhere else. Just take the ball, get your dribble done, position yourself in the right place, and shoot the ball. Let it go back into the net. I think that's the only way we can get a win today. If not, it's gonna be terrible, man. It's gonna be terrible. We probably is gonna draw this game. We probably might draw this game if Esteval does not step up. I'm sorry.
Pedro Neto is in there.
Another one into the.
Behind he goes for a goal kick.
That's another free ball into the box, and no one is touching it to get in the back of the net. That's so painful, man. What a boring game. Yeah, I mean, the problem is, it's just a new guy that came in. I've been watching these lads for 75 to 70, now 82 minutes. I'm not surprised. I'm not sure if they are gonna do anything funny. So I'm counting on my substitution to try and make sure that everything is okay.
Collision after.
10 players on the pitch for God's sake. But we need to realize that it might be 10 men on the pitch and it might be 2 men playing doing the right thing. So for me, we've not even seen taking the players on. We've not seen one move from him or something. It's just frustrating, man. Everton is winning against Nottingham Forest 3-0. Wow, that's a good result from the bottom side.
Let's face it, for Joao Pedro. Hill comes across to engage. Scott gets it away. Starts another attack for the Cherries. Moving in Napoli
They're on counter attack again. We need to stop these guys. We need to stop these guys. Come on.
now.
85 minutes gone. Nil nil. Chelsea nil. Bournemouth nil. Oh, are we gonna draw this game again? Are we gonna drop a point again today? And if we drop a point again, we're making it as easy message to Arsenal that come on, everyone can lose a game. It's just as simple as that. For me, I think this game is a must-win game. We need to make every possible means to make sure that we win this game. It's more or less like 5 more minutes to end the game, but obviously we scored last time in 86 minutes. So I think we have 1 more minute to break into that record, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it's gonna be later then. The game is looking so much boring to me. To be honest, it's looking so boring to the level I'm almost dozing off on the live stream. I'm almost dozing off, guys. It looks like we're settling for a draw, and this is something that I'm so pissed about. I'm so pissed about. Yeah, man. Take seconds to score, but It's looking like ages. It's looking like ages. It looks like we can score for ages, bro. I don't know. I don't know. This game is probably gonna end the draw. It's probably gonna end the draw. Frustrating draw for that matter. Frustrating draw because I don't see any reason why we can't score goals in this game. I don't see any reason why we can't score goals in this. We're playing against Bournemouth for God's sake. Bournemouth. Yeah, and that's terrifying to be honest. That's terrifying. How can you beat Barcelona in that style? Not just beat Barcelona, you beat them hands down. You show them quality. You show them football. You teach them football for the whole 90 minutes. And now you cannot even win against Leeds, a relegation team. And now you're on to Bournemouth where you cannot make something happen. We're going again, and Enzo Fernandez. Oh, I don't know what's going through his mind for him to have shoot that ball from there. I believe this should have been a very good square play. Not that. Oh my goodness. Another possession lost again. Another possession lost. Another possession lost. Another possession lost into the game. Ooh. Mm. A loss to Leeds, a draw to Bournemouth. What a crazy time to be a Chelsea fan. Hmm. Unbelievable, man. I was thinking we're going to bounce back against Bournemouth, but now it looks like it's just impossible for us. Cucurella, back to Enzo Fernandez, back to Cucurella. Cucurella still got the ball. Hmm. Enzo Fernandez, McGuire, and we lost the possession again. I don't know how that becomes a yellow card, but to be honest, it's ridiculous, man. Five minutes at a time. I don't know. I don't know where the miracle want to come from. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see us scoring a goal in this game because it looks like we're not clinical enough in the final third of opposition. So they've been more clinical than us, to be honest. They've really done well in terms of the box. But anyway, sometimes it's not all about winning. It's still all about qualities and what you've got to do in the game.
Brief come on. Now the centre forward, Fiver, they also play very close together, especially when the ball was travelling from back to front. But a bit more comfortable for Reece James latter part of this game to pick up those second balls. Scott takes Hill is the player it's arrowed towards, and then the offside flag is up. Chelsea will hope to play on here. The flag goes back down again.
I'm gonna try and make a call, bring someone online. Let's talk. Let's have a chat.
Pedro,
Let's see what people' opinions are on the game.
referee's going to pull that back, I think. Well, it's been an improvement, hasn't it, on Leeds' display? But
93 minutes,
mistake from
and
Chelsea
it's still
defensively.
not looking like we'll be getting a goal from here. It's terrible, man. It's terrible, man.
Reece James
How can we be a title contendant if we cannot beat Bournemouth,
is threading through
we
to
cannot beat Sunderland, we cannot beat Brighton at home?
Semenyo. Tackle by James was not a foul.
We lost to Leeds away, and of course, draw again to Bournemouth. Draw again to Bournemouth, bro.
Just over a minute of stoppage time left here. Fernandez looking for Cucurella.
Cucurella.
It round the back. Neto. Esteban hoping to get on that.
Oh,
Then Tavernier. Unal down. Chalobah with force.
what a game. What a game, bro.
And getting to the now or never stage for one of these sides to nick it. Chalobah against Adley. No free kick. Pedro Neto will come forward for Chelsea.
Come on, Cucurella. Come on, Cucurella.
Scott
No,
with the flick.
unlucky, man.
He did amazingly well to
Unlucky,
stop
man.
it.
This looks like it's gonna end the draw, man.
At first, there was a bit of contact. It was a little bit untidy, but 50-50. Sometimes you get that. Referee's assistant happy to wave it away. Reece James. Truefair heads away again. And that's it. It finishes
That's
goalless.
it. It's a draw again. Bournemouth nil, Chelsea nil.
Chelsea
Chelsea has drawn again to Bournemouth.
2 points.
What a ridiculous performance. What a ridiculous result.
Consider
We drop a point again. We drop 2 points again against Bournemouth, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It's another shaky performance. Another, absolutely unbelievable result again
Enzo
for us. I don't know when we when we're gonna get back on track to winning ways. Atlanta coming in on Tuesday. I don't believe this performance is gonna get us to anywhere near the Premier League, bro. Anywhere near the Premier League, I'm not seeing it, bro. It's a draw again against Bournemouth. Guys, thank you for joining the live stream. I really do appreciate. Big shout out to at Big GU47 guy. You really made the day happen. You've been here since the start of the live stream. We've been on it together. We've shared our voice, and of course, I really do appreciate your commitment into this live stream. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. And I'll see you guys on to the next one. Chelsea has dropped 2 points again against Bournemouth. I'll see you on to the next one, guys. Peace and love. Let's go.